Hey guys, this is John with Golazo Kits, and on today's episode of Untold Stories, we're going to talk about the 1999 Racing Club from Buenos Aires and their resurrection from the dead. At the turn of the century, Racing Club, one of Argentina's big five clubs, went through its most tragic years. The president at the time, Daniel Lalin, left the club with $150 million in debt, a crippling sum for a South American club today, even more so in the 90s. Because of this crippling debt, the Argentinian government decided to extinguish the club. The announcement was made on live television and it was a disaster. Only 2 days after the decision, Racing had a game against Talleres at home. The game was still officially scheduled, but obviously there was no club. The Racing players were ex-Racing players. Talleres didn't even travel, but the fans didn't care. An estimated 60,000 fans packed the stadium at El Cilindro. They chanted for 90 minutes during the exact duration of which the game was meant to happen. This demonstration of love shocked the world of soccer, and in Argentina specifically. So much so that the Argentinian government went back on their decision, decided to give Racing more time to pay off their debt. Racing did not take this second chance for granted. They elected a new president, and with the help of the fans, just 2 years later, they actually managed to win the Apertura, a tournament that they hadn't won in 35 years. What was more shocking to everyone was that in the game that gave Racing the title, they played away against Vélez Sarsfield. Not only did Racing show up in big numbers, they were actually the majority at Vélez's stadium. And on top of that, the fans who didn't get tickets for that game went back to El Cilindro and packed that stadium as well. So just 2 years later, after being considered extinct, Racing was celebrating a tournament, packing 2 stadiums simultaneously. This demonstration of love was so unseen in the world of soccer that to this day, March 7th is the Racing Fan Day in Argentina. If you remember a similar story of fan love that brought their team back from the dead or something like that, leave a comment below, tell us about it, and stay tuned for the next episode of the Untold Stories.